It is quite unlike anything else I guarantee that any of you will have done. It's genuinely a world first.
Hello YouTube, you join me again really early in the morning at stupid o'clock in the van on the way to a different event. We're heading to Angelsey. I've got the rally car on the trailer, so we're going to be doing a track day at night, which from what I understand has never been done in the UK, so this is the first time. The track day has been run by Mission Motorsport, who run the race of remembrance at Angelsey. Clearly had to take something with a lot of lights, so I think the Evo is going to be quite well prepared really to drive at night, but it's the first time it'll really be driven in anger since we got it. It'll be an opportunity to see how well everything runs and what it's going to be like when we do a rally in it. The original plan was actually to drive the car up there. Much as I like a bit of an adventure, it's -2 at the moment. It has no heater, has roof vents that let air through continually, so it would just be a bit too cold. The other thing is all the roads will be salted and gritted. If we did road drive it up there, it would be a big cleaning job underneath whenever it comes back. So that's basically a racing driver excuse for it's too cold, I don't want to do it. I didn't really fancy 8 hours driving in a car at -2. Planning to get up there for about 3ish so we can get the trailer unloaded and kind of get set up and get the car warmed up, etc. I believe the format of the evening is it's 4 half-hour sessions which alternate, so effectively half hour on the track, half hour off, half hour on the track. It's going to be a bit of a unique experience. Really looking forward to it. And I think the choice of trailering has been vindicated. I've been watching the temperature gauge in the van for the outside temperature, and it's been fluctuating between 0, -2 and -4 degrees. So there's a really heavy frost out here. I can imagine if I've been driving the Evo for about, I don't know, an hour and a half, I would be absolutely frozen and deaf. So pretty happy to be in the van, nice and comfy, had the radio on. It's all good, so definitely a good choice taking the van and not being in a rally car this morning. Welcome to Angelsey. It's been a very cold trip up here, but we've arrived. It's 3 degrees. I'm really glad we took the van because it was a very long and boring drive, but we're looking forward to an evening. The sun's going to probably go down in about an hour's time, and then we'll be out on track. So we'll get set up, get the car off the trailer, get a hot cup of coffee, and see what we're about, get signed on, and look forward to the day.
Hello everybody, good evening. It's a bit unusual, to say the least. When we first had a bit of a scratch around and went, yeah, we could do a track day, but perhaps you could run into the evening, we might do a track night. We obviously went, yeah, definitely. And then somebody went, that's been done before though, hasn't it? Of course you've done that on the circuit before. I'm like, no. And then chair of my board of trustees is Christopher Tate, who's the bloke who brought Donington back from the dead. Chair of the board at Lola, all of the rest of it, sits on the main board of Motorsport UK, and he went, no, it's not been done anywhere else either. Nobody's ever done it before on a circuit that's not lit. For 10 years, we've been running a thing here called Race of Remembrance. We, with the support of the circuit, started doing a thing across Remembrance Weekend, really is the culmination of a recovery sport year. Mission Motorsport's the Forces Motorsport charity. That race, retrain, recover thing is our motto, because that's what we're trying to do with those who've served the country, particularly looking after those who've faced particular obstacles on the way. It's not really about motorsport, to be honest. That's just the attraction tool that you use to take people on a journey to ultimately be successful civilians, them and their families. Once a year we get to come here for Race of Remembrance, and it's amazing. This last year we've just celebrated running the 10th ever Race of Remembrance. It was extraordinary. 56 teams, a full support race. One of the other things about Race of Remembrance for club racers that's really unusual is that you race into the dark. Racing in the dark is one of those things that's one of the most pure experiences that you can do, because there is only you in the car, your lights, what you can see, and the lights of other people as well. There are no distractions. Everything else is turned off. It is incredible. It's really extraordinary. Clearly what we're going to do tonight is not racing, but it is getting to enjoy the circuit and to getting to enjoy a whole load of that feeling. It is quite unlike anything else, I guarantee, that any of you will have done. It is a really, really special thing. And it is genuinely a world first that we're doing in order to be able to do it. And so that's fantastic. We're all part of that. So you are all celebrities in your own way. There we go. I apologise. Longest preface ever, but probably worthwhile. Thank you very much. It's lovely to see you.
the first proper run out to try and get a little bit of speed and see what the car's like. The car's running absolutely perfect, except the brakes we're really struggling with the brakes at the moment. So not sure if it's the pads. I put some new pads in there that need bedding in. So we might see as the night gets on if it progresses and it gets better, but might also fiddle it's got a brake bias control, so I'll have a go with that and see how it goes. But other than that, it's absolutely mega. The section up in Rocket that's got all the little corners, you can just tell the rally car just straight through it. It's not amazing down the straights as it's 300 horsepower, but pulling out of the tight corners is clearly what these things are designed to do, and it's doing that very well. We'll be back out in about another 10 minutes. So you can see the tyres are basically starting to come apart. So there's big chunks starting to come out of these. That's pretty much down to wear indicators. It's probably got a few more mil to go. Road tyres are far too soft for a rally car, so I suspect when we try the actual rally tyres, although they're a soft compound, they may well be quite a bit harder than a road tyre. Car's driving fine, but it just doesn't really have a huge amount of grip. These are only a 225, which is quite a narrow tyre. Certainly having a lot of fun, and the engine, everything just seems to be spot on. So touch wood, fingers crossed, all those things. It seems pretty solid. So just need some new tyres. that's it. We've just come in from the last session of the day. We didn't want to say last session on the way out because it's always one more, but as you can see, the car got here under its own steam. It didn't brake, nothing went wrong with it. Sorted out the brake problem, so basically run the brake bias control right to the front, and I think that's the normal position because the car is stopping perfectly now. It's starting to use the front brakes like it should. So yeah, I think we've done 83 miles, as we can see on the trip computer that's in the car, and in that we've used a tank of fuel, so that's about 50 or 60 litres, and a set of front tyres at the very least. I'm not sure, the rears might go again, but the fronts you can just see, well, hopefully it'll come out on the camera, but you see there's basically chunks of stuff coming off the edges there. And in here, this is basically down to the wear indicators. So these were a brand new set of Michelin Pilot Sport 5. My advice, probably not a great track day tyre, or at least run them in a bigger size. These are only a 225, which is probably not quite enough tyre really for this, but we had a lot of fun. Hopefully you'll see on some of the in-cars. This circuit really didn't suit the car, but actually the section into Rocket and around the hairpin there is clearly exactly what this kind of car is designed for, and it was a load of fun. So starting to get the hang of it. I'm by no means a four-wheel drive rally driver expert, and some of the ways that you chuck the car into the corner you just would never do with a circuit racing car. So it's kind of a new learning experience. But yeah, it was a pretty ace day, and hats off to the Mission Motorsport guys. This is the first time they've done this, so really proud to be involved in this. And I think from speaking to the guys, it sounds like it's been a major success. So hopefully they're going to be doing some more of these night track days. And yeah, it was an excuse for us to get out something with a pile of lights, which worked really well. So yeah, super happy. Now all we have to do is load it up on the trailer. Thank goodness we don't have to drive 8 hours back to London in the cold. So yeah, mega day. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and catch you on the next one.